Hey y'all, I'm just checking in to see what do you want to see more of on this page? Like more workout routines, makeup, my outfits, an explanation of why I have so much confidence with this few followers. Chime in! So many of you guys have been asking about my routine. Y'all, I hate the word fans. You're not my fans, you're my friends. You're my friends. And literally, you kind of, I don't know why I act like I didn't go to just a big college and know pretty much all of you. Y'all have been blowing up my DMs about that. I was nervous to post my first bikini pic. I was like, who am I posting this for? And I posted it because I realized I was posting it for me and my 80% male following. I cannot believe the response to my last post. 5 of you DM me. So now there's a whole YouTube video up now to my 800 subscribers. It's a video of me washing my hair. Like and subscribe.
You know all of these people.
Everyone is following a handful of them.
Yeah. And she knows all of her followers. Or he. I've seen it both ways. I'm taking a poll. What are your guys' political affiliations? Wow, 98% of you agree with me. They're all your friends! Oh, I can't even stand that.
I saw a girl on Instagram this week doing like a Q&A. Like, hey, bored doing a Q&A. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe she still posted it. The one reply she had said, no question, just wanted to say I love you. And she's like, oh, I love you too, girl. And that was it.
Yeah, the questions
she didn't get any questions from her followers.
Ooh, I got 3 submissions. They're all ended in a period. So this is the best I got.
I can't believe she didn't delete it. It was
Welcome
awesome.
back. Correct Opinions. We got a great episode today. Give us a 5-star review, like, share, subscribe to Correct Opinions YouTube channel. Thank y'all, as always, and enjoy today's episode. Roll music.
Correct Opinions. Correct Opinions.
Oh, man. I'm just thirsty and lacking essential vitamins.
Oh, what are you going to do about it?
Any ideas?
Yeah. You could try Liquid IV.
Liquid IV. 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 ounces of water hydrates you twice as fast.
Whoa.
And efficiently than water alone.
I have been drinking so much Liquid IV. I have not stopped urinating for 3 weeks. It's just so hydrated.
Oh, dude, that's so that's how it goes through your body too.
Just constant flow.
You pee it out, by the way. Tropical punch, pina colada. Oh, summer flavors. It's great. We love it. You will too. Get it now. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco. Or get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Trey at checkout. Once again, that's 25% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration Today using promo code Trey at liquidiv.com. Oh, I love playing Battleship.
Do ya?
Yeah, you right? You blow up the ship. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
But as an adult, Calendar Battleship is a pretty frustrating game. You're like, how about that date? No.
Yeah.
How about that? You get the metaphor.
You sunk my available date.
Yeah. But with Zocdoc, you can find those doctors easy. Ones that take your insurance in your area and when they're available.
Zocdoc.
With Zocdoc, book an appointment with a doctor that suits your needs, fits your schedules in your network, and in your neighborhood is easy. We've used Zocdoc. It's changed the game. You use it for doctors, right?
Oh, yeah. They got every specialist under the sun. You got something wrong with you, they got a doctor for it.
Go to Zocdoc.com/correct and download the Zocdoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours.
Thank goodness.
ZocDoc.com/correct. Zocdoc.com/correct.
The girl that posted that, I probably would have unfollowed this girl months and months ago. I have no interest in following her live. But probably a few months ago, she put me in her close friends. So I'm like, I can't unfollow someone who sees me as a close friend.
That's a really, it's like the new age of like, you ever been, I've had this happen to a few people. It's happened to me once. You ever been like on the fence about going to a wedding and they're like, will you be in it? And you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I almost didn't go to this.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll go get the suit rental.
I think we put this in a Gene Shorts video because it happened to a friend of mine. It was like late 2020. He gets a call. He sees like, okay, the groom is calling me. It's a few months out from his wedding. He's like, I think I know what this is going to be. I'm going to be uninvited. And that's okay. It's spiking.
Unprecedented times.
I get it. It's totally fine. It was kind of a drive anyway. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this phone call. He answers it. He's like, hey, just go. You just be honest, whatever. And he's like, I'd like you to be a groomsman. He's like, oh, yep. Totally what I thought you were calling about.
Yeah, I know what this call is going to be. All my friends we were never that close. I know he's going to invite me. He's like, I want you to be the sperm donor. To that you're like,
okay.
We're your roommates for 1 semester, but
yeah, I think that's literally happening to people. And yeah, this is the online version of like, We barely know each other. Yeah. I was definitely gonna unfollow you, but now you put me in your close friends.
Close friends. So you feel like you have to put them in your close friends, or
well, I don't know. I don't have to do that, but I do feel bad unfollowing or even muting. It's like, I mean, I don't know.
They're letting me in here.
Yeah,
I have had 2 or 3 surprise. I'm in a couple influencers close friends. Like guys I've maybe met once or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
So again, maybe their close friends is like a wide net, but I'll be like, I don't know if I need to see some of this.
I'll be the first to say I cast a pretty wide net for my close friends, but I'm still shocked when I'm in other people's. Like one of the actresses we worked on with Middle School Maddox, I'm in her close friends. I was like, okay, we spent like 4 days together.
Good for you. I'm not sure I'm in that one.
I was nervous to bring it up in case you weren't.
You guys really bonded.
I don't know.
On set there.
We had the Taekwondo scene.
Yeah.
And not the girl.
Okay,
that sounds weird.
Not the 9-year-old.
Not the 9-year-old
The adult
girl.
actress. So,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thank you for understanding. Yeah, sometimes the close friends will throw you through. My close friends, I did a little announcement back in the day, like, hey, just to be clear, you're not a close friend of mine. I just know you personally. This is like...
This doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. But I like the close friends feature, but it can get weird because there's some people. I'm in yours, you're not in mine, vice versa. A lot of drama.
Yeah, which social medias need to learn by now. When you making humans like split up their friends has never been a good thing. Like MySpace is like, why don't you just choose your top 8 and make it public?
Remember Facebook did that for a small...
Did they?
Yeah.
I know Snapchat did the best friends thing and broke everybody up.
The weird where they just published like these are the 3 people you're Snapchatting the most.
Yeah.
And that ruined some relationships.
And they're like, oh, okay, we'll dial it back. Just emojis. See if you catch on. It's like, yeah, we still are able to.
The red X. That's the one you're snapping on the most. Facebook did it for a while. I remember I was big.
Really?
I'm glad they did away with that. I remember being like 14 and being like, bro, who's my top 5?
I don't think I really remember that. I'm sure it happened. It would just like MySpace. They just have you rank like however many you want.
Yeah.
MySpace was great because it didn't have to be top 8. It could be top however many you want. Like if you're more of a top 24 guy, it could be top 24. I did like that. They let you choose how many friends you listed publicly. But yeah, what a terrible decision, just sociologically. Just like publicly rank your friends.
I know. I like this whole push to like privacy and hey, unless you're my friend, you're gonna come see my account. And back then they were like, you better publicly announce your 8 closest confidants.
Yeah, it was great.
Public knowledge. Have you seen this whole drama with the head of Instagram posting about? He posts about updates to Instagram. Have you seen this guy? Mosari or something.
Oh, that guy. Yes, I have seen from him.
So he's like, hey, I'm the head of Instagram. I'm trying to like be communicative, which has just been a disaster. He'll just post, here's the updates where we're doing more reels, and the comments are like, where are the photos?
Yeah,
just getting furious. And I commented like, y'all are mad, but all you spend like 5 hours a day on this app.
Yeah,
that's what drives me.
Because they know what they're doing.
People are like, bring the photos back, and Instagram didn't wake up like, it's just we're done with photos. Like, we're all deciding to watch the videos.
Yeah.
It's just very frustrating.
And as much as I want to complain, like I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, I was like, wow, I think 3 posts in a row. It was like video from an account I'm not following, ad, and then video from an account that I liked one of their posts 2 days ago. So it's like 3 posts in a row that I didn't sign up for. But it's like, I kind of liked them though. Yeah. Like they know what I want.
Like in principle, it's like, yeah, I would like to see updates of my dear friends' lives, but if I look down at my screen time, a monkey riding a duck is more entertaining than you announcing your 3rd wedding anniversary.
Yeah. I opened Instagram today, and it was a guy falling to the earth, trying to pull his like emergency parachute. Oh, that was exhilarating. He was tangled in the strands. Oh my gosh.
I want me to see the pink glitter flying in the air. It's a girl. This man is in another stratosphere.
I mean, it was amazing. Like 20 feet from the ground, he pulled it. It was crazy. Yeah. That's good stuff.
He's barely alive now.
He hit the ground pretty hard.
Did you see? Yeah, so, get your content game up. If you want it to get... We're battle this every day. You got to fight with that algorithm.
Oh, Brad's sick of it. He can't stand it. I don't know if you noticed. I changed the video title 3 times today. I've been just trying to figure it out, and Brad's just exhausted by it. He's like, can we just make videos? I don't want to have to title them.
They just get millions of views. Logan Paul does it.
Like, you got to play the game.
By the way, I tried my first Prime by Logan Paul drink.
I buy them.
Grape.
Yeah.
You like it?
They're really sweet.
It is kind of it is because I'm a big fan of Poppies, the sodas you see me drink that are like 20-calorie sodas. Mm-hmm. Because it's kind of genius because right now we've either had like the old age like Gatorade's 300 grams of sugar, or it's like 0 calories. It's made of plutonium or something, and where Prime's kind of genius because of like these healthy. They're like it's like 30 calories or something. It's got a little sugar, but not too much. It was still a little sweet for me. I still had a little bit. It has some of that fakey taste in it.
Oh yeah, they just pack it with
sucralose.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
the fake sweetener.
But the coconut water.
Water goes down nice.
The coconut water flair is nice.
It's not as thick. Like your mouth doesn't feel like.
Right.
Like when you have Gatorade.
I think if you give me a version of that's less sweet with less of that stuff, I'd like it. But I understand most people. And what are they? They're selling to like kids, like 18-year-old me. That'd blow my mind.
Current me loves it.
Current, yeah.
Current Derek loves it.
Yeah. So 52-year-old, all of us, you guys will be where I'm at, and
I'll have to dilute it.
Will maybe not be alive.
Sorry, what were you going to say, though, about the viral videos or something?
Did you see? This was horrific. I saw this on TikTok, I guess, before they've deleted all this video. A Chinese boy band.
Okay, good start.
Was performing. They're out there doing their thing. There's like 12 of them, large boy band, which makes sense. They have so many boys and girls there. So like everything's bigger here. 12 boys dancing around. They're like, oh,
at a concert.
Our government's totalitarian. Mm-hmm. I don't speak Chinese,
but probably
I think that's what the song was. And this is so China. One of the huge LED screens, 200 feet across, falls.
Okay.
And lands on a guy.
Okay.
I guess this guy is alive.
Okay.
But very injured. I mean, the video's it looks fake because this huge thing squashes him like a bug. And I remember watching. I thought it was some weird edit. And I was like, "Oh my, is this real?" And I looked it up, and
he's splattered.
The poor guy. I think he's gonna be paralyzed or something.
No way! It really got him.
Yeah. I mean, how many thousands of pounds of a jumbotron fell on him? And every time as a kid, I remember going to like basketball games and looking up at the jumbotron, or that like a basketball arena held up by wires. I'm like, how? Who figured out? How was that up there? How is it still? No one's checking the game. Going, can we do a double check that's good? And my realist fear confirmed. It was a Chinese government building. I guess
There's so many things that I look at and I'm like, I guess it works, but I don't know. Cruise ships, rainbows. Anytime I ride a roller coaster, I'm like looking down at like the physics of what's happening. I'm like, wait, there's no motor. Those look like magnets. Is this whole thing from what's going on? How do I go upside down on a roller coaster? Just anything dangerous like that.
What's Eric?
They're from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Not China.
Well,
within the Chinese borders, but I don't know. Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan. I don't know. It's all Eastern Asia.
LeBron was there.
Yeah?
Cheering him on.
Yeah, he loves China.
I don't know the ins and outs of that joke, actually. But
I just know there's like something tricky with Hong Kong and Taiwan and China and
all the protests and umbrellas.
And
Winnie the Pooh.
I know that I'm from a farm in Missouri.
Pelosi's having brunch in Taiwan. Or something.
Which I didn't know that was a big. I was like, good. Hey, enjoy your vacation. But apparently I thought people like go on trips there. I was like, where
that's
is
beautiful, right?
Yeah, where's Bali?
I
thought that was where that was.
No?
Where's Fiji?
They're like highest ranking official to go to Taiwan in like 25 years. I'm like, well, good for our officials not taking vacation. They're working hard. Is that why they haven't?
Good for them.
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. It's very
okay.
Taiwan is the last thread before World War III, apparently, or something.
I like when people use the thread analogy. You see that a lot online.
Hanging by a thread.
Or just Twitter. Hey, get ready. Thread incoming.
Thread.
We love threads.
I do like a good thread.
Yeah. I always like playing with the thimble in Monopoly.
Yes.
So there's something.
When's the last time you played Monopoly?
Dude, a while.
Do you like it?
I was tempted. I was in Vegas this past week and I saw a Monopoly slot machine. I was like, that looks like the most fun.
Are you a Monopoly guy? Like,
yeah, I do enjoy the game.
Because I have a buddy who's like I've only played Monopoly I think when I was like 6, so somehow it came out recently. I was like, that could, I mean, just like a board game that could be fun, but there's quite a bit of strategy, and this one guy just is like destroyed us in 15 minutes.
Oh wow!
I mean, maybe it wasn't that fast, but like, I thought you just kind of roll the dice and go around the globe. But I'm down to play again. You know, I'm getting into the real estate game. I think it could help me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is fun, but also, yeah, it takes forever. So confusing. It seems a little like they try to be realistic, but also like you just flip your card upside down and now it's not a mortgage anymore. Reverse mortgage, which I thought was, I don't know, something you do in the bedroom.
Refinance.
What's a reverse mortgage?
What?
Not until I'm married.
Yeah, please, one step at a time. Definitely. Yeah, those only happen in the jail, which I don't want to go to, in the game or in real life.
Get out of jail free, which is not a card they have in real life. But yeah, love Monopoly. Yeah, what else you grow up playing? Kennedy household. Board games.
Categories.
Oh, okay.
Categories. We played it recently, and it just never. Oh, how about this? We play. That's always categories is a built-in argument waiting to happen, right? Because what is categories? You have the topics. You roll the 26-sided die. Everything has to start with that letter.
Yeah.
And there's always, it could say what's one I didn't get.
Are the arguments like, does it fit in that category?
Right.
Yeah.
So the letter was M, as in Monopoly.
Okay.
And it said, what was the topic? It said, I remember my answer, something like, something that would cause one to live.
What was your answer?
It's so important to the story that I figure out what this topic is. It was like, would cause you to like make a life-changing decision.
Okay.
Something like that. And I put myth.
Okay.
So it comes to me. What's your immediate response to that answer?
It would take some explaining.
So listen, we had just bonded over the fact that we all watched like this cult documentary series.
Uh-huh.
Like, so these people believed in a fake religion, a fake guy that was outed, and that, I would argue, a myth.
Yeah, and it changed their lives because of it.
And it was a group of, I was playing against 5 opponents. Majority ruled 3-2, and I was furious. I was furious. And also, there's another round, letter N, as in
Namopoly.
Namopoly. And they go, famous person. And the first one come to my head for whatever reason, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, nice.
5 for 5. They're like, who's that?
What? What
I
room
go,
are
what do you
in?
mean? The foremost popular living astrophysicist among us, millions of followers, New York Times bestseller. They're all like, I don't think that counts. I don't, and I'm about to burn my sister's house down. Like, what do you mean it doesn't? Because all of you are living under a rock, you weirdos. Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they didn't give it to me. I mean, I about lost my marbles. I'm getting penalized.
You're like,
you guys don't know
who are your
anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nickelback? That more your
what do you want me to say?
Noodles and Company? You got to count that? Something you guys...
Oh, so that game will start wars, and we play a lot. It's very entertaining.
That is fun. I do like the idea. Like, you get 30 seconds to explain it, and then it goes to a vote. Mm-hmm. You just become lawyers and attorneys in there. That's fun. We didn't grow up on these categories. We did a lot more card games. Uno, Skip-Bo. You ever play Skip-Bo?
No, but familiar.
I thought it was way more popular when I was a kid because we played it so much, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it.
Nerds.
Oh, I played that this weekend. Yeah, I like Nerds.
Oh, dude, I'll get after some Nerds.
I'm pretty good at Nerds, but there's something about women that are every woman is incredible at Nerds. Like everyone I know who's like the best people I know at Nerds are all females. Something about multitasking.
Bring him over.
Bring him over Tuesday night, 7 p.m.
Nerds off.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh man,
it's always the moms.
It's me. It's always me and my 68-year-old aunt just getting after it.
Yeah, just battling.
She doesn't want. You don't want none, Cindy.
No, yeah, I'm a fiend on the solitaire. Down at the bottom.
It's just an
electric. Stacking on stacks.
Oh yeah, you got to be quick, man.
Yeah, I love it.
No,
one hand at a time, though. One hand at a time.
Katie's terrible because she's a very slow-paced, patient person.
Yeah.
So she's just immediately she's like, this is too fast. Can we just do a more? You have to like stand up to play.
I prefer standing.
You can't.
Kitchen
so it's
Island.
Very hectic. Yeah. Oh, a Kitchen Island.
That's a nice place to play Nerds.
Island.
Yeah.
My parents. I went and saw my parents this weekend. They got a new Kitchen Island.
Okay.
Oh, it fires me up. Big island.
Good for them.
I won't. If you name one thing about a house that I want in a house, just the only thing, I think it's a kitchen island.
Really?
They just hit so different. to
You
me.
love it.
I don't know why. Just something about if you can just sit on the island to cut something instead of, you're faced up against a wall on a cabinet.
Yeah.
Ugh. Even a fake little island. I've seen people take a kitchen. You just buy
Just a cart.
a cart.
Yeah.
It's your island. That changes everything.
Wow. Good to know.
That's my one thing. What's your one thing?
You're an island boy.
An
Mine.
island boy. The island boys.
My one thing a house would have to have.
Or
Okay.
air conditioning.
No. Like a weird, like quirky thing would be adequate lighting where I do my laundry. For years, I was doing laundry in just grungy, nasty basements. I'm living in Prairie Village, Kansas. It's so nice, but my laundry room was terrible. Now it's just a must. I gotta be clean. Gotta feel clean while I'm cleaning clothes.
That is a big
that.
flex. When you
Yeah.
get for this area, for a reason, it was just the basement. You just unfinish a basement and put the laundry down there.
Gross,
It's just
dude.
scary.
There's
to go down
drainage pipes. I don't
there.
even know
That
what we're
was my first
draining.
place. You've seen our laundry room's like the smallest it can possibly be. It's like as long as it's not in an
And it's-
unfinished basement, it's a huge flex.
Right next to your bedroom. That's how it is at my house too. I do so much more laundry. It's quick. It's right there. Why not?
Oh,
Do it on my
yeah.
way out. Do it on my way in. Mm-hmm. Have I told you or the podcast about my one big invention that just waiting? You talk about the last thread. This is it until we're officially in the future. Top, bottom loading, washer, dryer, trap door in between. I don't know if this, I feel like I have told this on the podcast before. Put your clothes in the washer, and then the machine knows, hey, we're done. Vroom. Door opens, clothes fall into the dryer. Now it dries them for you. You're welcome. Don't have to check on your laundry.
You're onto something. Have you seen this trend of the Costco door?
No, tell me.
You plan out where your pantry backs up to your garage, and there's a little hidden door.
Whoa.
You back up in the garage, open that flap door, you go straight from trunk to pantry.
Whoa. That sounds nice.
That's middle class flex right there.
How do I use it? Have to make your own, basically?
Well, I mean, does your pantry back up to your garage?
Pantry back up to my garage. No.
Then you're out of luck. Mine either. But if you're ever building a custom home,
Okay,
something to
okay.
consider. All those listening.
Good to know.
Yes.
That's cool. Costco door. Good for them. Good for Costco for kind of branding that.
Even they have a door now.
They have a door now.
It's really amazing.
That's great. I think the last few things that I've talked to my mom about, I think she might be getting 100% of everything from Costco. I saw my mom recently, and she was wearing some. I was like, that looks new. Where'd you get that shirt? Costco. We go home. You want some snacks? She's wearing the Costco. She's like, you like your dad's new car? Costco. You want to go on vacation? Go to Costco. It's just everything.
Everything. I got a rental car from Costco.
Really? I've never done that. I heard it's nice.
Get anything there.
Yeah. That's
Costco
nice.
doors, iPads,
Probably,
drones,
yeah.
Rice Krispies, vaccines, monkeypox.
And $1 hot dogs.
What do you do to jumpstart your day?
I connect red to red and black to black after I've popped the hood.
What about clearing your head?
Oh, start my day. I think it's jumpstart my car. I like to get out of bed, jump around, hydrate a bit.
Ooh, liquid IV. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, actually, I've been drinking so much of it. Guys, I literally ordered it for myself. There's your endorsement.
Liquid IV, baby. What do we love most? They have convenient packaging. It makes you feel great on a daily basis. It just comes in a single serve, boom, mix it up with the water. Great flavors. I'm a grape guy. Some people sleep on grape. I love grape.
I did order a Concord grape. I haven't had it yet.
Nice. 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks made with premium ingredients. We love Liquid IV. You will too. So go get you some. Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or get your 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code TREY at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code TREY at liquidiv.com.
Oh,
Yeah, my shoulder hurts.
oh no. You should
man.
see a doctor, but is it even worth it?
I know, right? I wish there was an easy way to find a doctor that takes my insurance in my area.
Zocdoc.
Zocdoc is a real app, people, and it changed the game when it comes to finding a doctor. Zocdoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. Zocdoc's mobile app is as easy as ordering a ride to a restaurant, get it delivered to your house, search, find, and book doctors with a few taps.
Go to Zocdoc.com, find the doctor that is right for you, and book an appointment in person or remote that works for your schedule. How about that?
Every month, millions of people are using Zocdoc, and we're one of them. We're two of them.
His and his.
It's my go-to whenever I need to find and book a quality doctor. It's really actually it's easy to use because I'm like, how do I find a doctor before Zocdoc? Now you can go to Zocdoc.com/correct and download the Zocdoc app for free.
Zocdoc.
Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's Zocdoc.com/correct. Zocdoc.com/correct.
Bad time to be a monkey, too. It's probably bad branding for them.
Remember Corona beer? How their sales just tanked?
Same thing. Bad time to have monkey stock.
Yeah, if you go to the zoo, monkeys they're throwing poop everywhere. They're pissed. No one's paying to see the monkeys.
I went to the zoo. They could barely peel their own bananas. And they're just in the dumps.
Yeah, they're down to the dumps. Orangutans are just going.
They're not even walking on their hands anymore. You know, just laying there.
The orangutans aren't even like dispelling wisdom anymore.
They're not even like, learning how like up close street magic works.
No.
Which I'm a sucker for those viral videos. You ever seen those? Where someone will like do a magic trick to a monkey, and the monkey is like going bananas. Like, they can't handle it.
They can't.
I love those videos.
Those are great. I mean, yeah, again, I'm supposed to like your engagement photo. There's monkeys reacting to David Blaine magic. And now they don't. Now they're sad.
And
because they're getting their brand. Why is it got to be monkeypox?
That's why if you are looking for a reason why the BeReal app is never going to be that popular, because I would love for you to be in the moment. Oh, BeReal notification. Thank goodness. I was watching this monkey react to magic. You caught me at the perfect time.
Selfish.
Yeah. You need to take time to capture the best moments of humanity.
BeReal. You on this app yet?
I don't have it, but I did my research for the Jean Shorts videos. Looks like it's a Gen Z thing. Seems like a lot of Gen Z is denying that it's pretty similar to Snapchat. I was asking about it. They're like, yeah, so you post these pictures and then people can like reply with a photo. And I was like, does the photo have any words on it? I'm like, no, so they just reply with just a picture. And I was like, oh, so it's like Snapchat. And they're like, yeah, but it's different.
So for those who don't know, BeReal is a new popular app. The whole gist is they notify its users at random times of the day.
Once a day.
Time to post now. So you're just being real. What are you doing now?
Yeah.
And you post, it's like a simultaneous selfie and in front of you photo.
Which apparently is a little tricky your first time using the app. Because it only shows you the rear-facing camera. So you take a picture, you think you're just taking a picture of the beach. And it's like gets your like double-chinned face in there. Like, whoa! And then I learned, did you know this? So you can retake it. But whenever you post it, it publicly shows how many times you retook the photo. Isn't that awesome?
BeReal.
Yeah, it's great. So it's like, take as many times as you want, but people are going to know, which is just awesome.
That is awesome.
I like that feature a lot.
But I saw people are starting to post their BeReals like on Instagram.
Dumb. That's the whole point.
I know.
Is to stay off Instagram.
I feel like all these efforts to be like, hey, we're not being real. Let's do an app where we can get rid of all the stuff that makes the apps awesome and people love them. Like lying to others about how great you look and stuff. It's just be real. It's not going to work. It'll work for like a bit.
And then they're like, hey, excited to announce we're now integrated with Instagram. You could post directly there. It's like, okay, well, that just defeated the whole purpose. And
or they start getting too real. Like, just post the moment and then new update. You've got to, on the count of 3, everyone posts a shirtless pic. No edits allowed. You start to be like, okay, do I have to be that real?
Yeah, it starts knowing the GPS of your home. Every time you go to the bathroom, you get the notification.
How
does it keep knowing this?
How many wipes?
Show us.
What'd you eat for dinner?
Let's see if we can figure it out. Yeah, that's all.
Everyone post if you cried today. Be real, man.
And do like a multiple choice why you cried. We'll all try to guess. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's a good time. But yeah, I'm sorry to see BeReals posted on Instagram, and that's what Instagram kind of is now. It's a great place for TikToks, screenshots of tweets, and now BeReal photos. So
I also loved all the Instagram drama. People are like, dude, Instagram's done, man. Instagram's done. Like, they lost everyone's photos. Instagram has perfected just like taking what works and making it better.
Oh, totally.
Like the reels, they've The Reels are right there with TikToks now.
They did a very good job with the Reels.
You got the stories.
Yeah, they
the
took
posts, you
stories.
still
from
post
Snapchat.
photos.
Yeah.
You got the DMs. No one's DMing on TikTok.
I don't
Their
think so.
DM setup's terrible. Instagram DMs is one of a kind.
Yeah. Yeah, Instagram's not going anywhere. No way.
Speaking of great content, I want to share something that I found on TikTok that really warmed my heart. We were talking earlier about I love it. TikTok's changed the game in that they've allowed like boomers to become influencers.
Yeah.
Daryl, what do you know was
I don't know. Daryl, the guy who cooks.
the guy with like 3 million followers who just cooks in his backyard and stuff. You can tell he just like it's like
trying
a
to find him.
mortgage lender or something, and just likes cooking. And now he's a full blown TikToker.
Cooking with Daryl.
Cooking with Daryl. Oh, it's good. And so I came across this other guy, Phil Eats.
Okay.
Seems to be another, maybe 40-something, 50-something-year-old guy who's just a dad, and he's trying to get a little cooking TikTok going. I'm getting him on the early stages.
Good.
Just like, if you looked back at my first videos, come a long way.
Yeah.
So we're getting the raw effect. And the first video that went viral is this beauty, where he's posting, and his wife's his videographer.
Okay.
Or what I presume is his wife. And this is great stuff. You gotta watch this.
You are so good at this. This is your thing.
Look at him.
All the power and bravado.
Trying for the first time. So,
She's getting the shot.
yeah.
Just silent.
Dip it in the jus. Wow.
Wow.
Yum. All right. I'll see you next time.
You are so good at this.
You're so good at
This
this?
is your thing.
This is your thing.
All the power and bravado.
The power and vibrato. I mean, Jake's a great videographer, but I've never heard you pump up like that. Hey, you got this, man. The power.
This is your thing, bud.
So I know what you're thinking. You want to see the finished product, right?
Yeah.
We'll say no more. Here, tight on me, Derek. I got you.
That was great. That video alone, just simple and fun and wholesome. 67,000 likes.
All right, let's go to the TV here. Here we go. Finished product. Without a doubt, anytime you want to show someone a video, your Wi-Fi magically stops working.
How does this happen? Wi-Fi should never ever fail.
It's without a doubt anytime.
It's technology. Just work.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Phil's Eats. It's July, so you know what that means. Barbecue season.
Oh.
And we got grilled, marinated skirt steak. Trying for the first time. So, see how this turned out.
It's so quiet.
Looks good though.
Dip it in the au jus.
Bonjour.
Wow. Yum. All right, I'll see you next time. Welcome to Phil's Eats.
How awesome is that, dude?
Wow. Yum.
How endearing was that?
It is. There's something to like seeing the beginning stages of any kind of creator. It's the
Yeah.
beginning of anyone painting or writing or anything.
All right. See you next time.
It's July. You know what that means. That's right.
I commented on
Cookout.
top comment. I'm like, give me more of that bravado, Phil. Give me more.
Give me more
So
of
I'm
that.
following him, dude. I'm following him. He posts. He's getting better. He's getting better. But man, it's
I think that's fun that you get in the comments. It's fun for them, for the user, and for the other commenters. That's just great.
it's
Give me
very-
more of that bravado.
Give me more of it, man.
Oh, that's great.
So I thought that was a treat. So we'll follow Phil's each journey. We're rooting for him.
Phil Eats Journey.
That bravado, the power. With that support system, he'll be fine. Food
This is your
reviews.
thing. This is your bravado. Gosh, that's great.
I know. I wish my wife should tell me I got bravado more.
Yeah. How many years of marriage until she starts hyping you
I
up
don't
like
know. She's yet to compliment me on my bravado, machismo,
that? Machismo.
vibrato, any of those.
Arpeggio.
Arpeggio, crescendo,
Any of them.
mm-hmm.
Nothing.
D crescendo. How'd your music teach you crescendo?
I don't think I got to that point in class.
Tell me how helpful this is.
Okay.
Crescendo, day crescendo.
That's how you were taught?
That's how I was taught.
Really?
That's how I've always learned.
I was
remembered
taught,
it.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. It made me mad.
Did you ever? We did a thing called Wildcat Wake Up in elementary school,
Oh, hello.
where we'd all to start the day, we'd all gather around and sing a few songs.
Wildcat wake up, huh?
Yeah, well, we gotta wake up here. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. You ever heard this song?
Yes.
You
Yes,
know-
I have.
This particular song, you know it.
Yeah, well, people...
Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. You remember this?
So we never learned it.
Do you know it, Derek?
We're on the same page, I think. Where
Southwest
is there,
Missouri.
melody to it?
Yeah, it's every time I hear someone sing it, it sounds like they're making it up because there's no melody to the song.
So y'all don't have a melody. You had a,
Indiana, Arkansas, Alaska, Jupiter.
so it was a song with no melody.
That's how I hear it. I'm saying I never learned the states. We didn't have a song for the states. I don't know what you're talking about, but everyone sings it that same way. So I'm sure they did learn
you
it.
didn't learn the song.
The song-
Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine,
See?
Maryland,
That's what I'm talking about.
Massachusetts, Michigan. Then you gotta slow down here. Minnesota, Mississippi.
You're just making it up.
They know. The rest know. Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. This is kind of the grungy part. New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio. Bring it back up. Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. You really never learned this.
I'm not kidding when I say I don't even know if you're messing with me or not. Like
Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
I don't know if that's the real song
It
or
keeps
not.
going. North, south, east, west.
They
In
ever throw in,
this
like-
country, in other Oklahoma is the best. This is a little Oklahoma addendum. Of the 50 nifty United States of 13 original colonies.
Now this sounds like a song.
Add up to USA. Then you went to your classroom.
Wow.
That was kind of longer than I thought.
I would
Sorry.
like them to divvy up America more when they said like East, West, North, South, Union, Confederates. Really go into just different ways it's been split up over time. That would be fun.
It was great. Mrs. Nelson, the music teacher, would lead it. She'd just go off, dude. She's, those singers who sing like that. Oh! I'm like, does this even sound good?
Dude, we went and saw Mary Poppins live this past week. And
It's all of that, huh?
It's nothing but, yeah, it's like, I guess they're a good singer, but it's hard to tell because it's like, yeah, the way they sing in musicals is very interesting.
It'd be like our graduation, like we're going to have Professor so-and-so from the opera department, 20-time, blah, 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 winner of this and that. He's going to sing the national anthem. You're like, oh, we're in for a treat.
Cool.
It's just like, I'll sing, It's like a car trying to start.
It's not turning over. It's not turning over. Hold on.
I hate it. And they just draw it out. You heard Chris Stapleton sing?
That's fun.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's way better.
He's selling records. No one's like putting that on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Dude, my big guy recently that I really enjoy hearing sing, Teddy Swims.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good voice on him.
That's really good.
I thought in the little like Spotify picture it gave me, I was like, oh, he kind of looks like Trey. Saw a full picture of him. Nope, he is tattooed from head to toe.
He looks like a tatted
He is a white guy with a
Bilbo
beard.
Baggins.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, just the beard really threw me off. I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, looks like Trey.
See, that's the guy. He's got millions of followers. People want to hear that.
That's great.
Whoever's singing at my graduation, he's not pulling in the Spotify listeners.
Yeah, it's too bad. We got the program for Mary Poppins. It's like, tonight we're doing Mary Poppins. Tomorrow night is like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. So I'm like looking through the program. I guess they share the program every night. You get the same program. It's just like, oh, had we gone and seen Joseph, the lead, Joseph, is David Archuleta.
Oh,
And I was like, is this the same David Archuleta? I looked it up.
Absolutely.
That's what he's doing now. I guess he's a
Broadway
Mormon guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he gets second place at American Idol. He makes all this music. Then he just leaves, does his 2-year mission, and then comes back and is no longer a pop star, I guess. And now he just does theater
tough to keep the
in
momentum
Utah.
going in Sri Lanka. He's doing theater. Okay, what was his big song?
Crush? Does that sound right?
Yes. How'd it go?
I don't know.
He was great. He was like a child when he won.
Yeah, he's probably 19 or whatever.
I think he was 16 or 17. Okay. Yeah, that was a jam. Okay, so now he's a Mormon theater.
Yeah,
star.
he's currently playing Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat live in St. George, Utah.
Okay. But you didn't see it.
No, but I went on the wrong night. Saw Mary Pops instead.
That would have been, yeah.
Mary was popping off, I gotta say. I see why they gave her that name.
Was this all Mormon production?
I didn't get to talk to the cast, their religious beliefs, but yeah, I bet. I bet they don't drink
guys
coffee.
all Mormon?
You guys like soda, I bet, huh? Okay, just tell me after the show.
That was a stupid question. It's like when I went to a party and my mom was like, were all of them Christian?
Dude, I told
I
Rachel.
don't know.
I told Rachel about that 2 days ago because we were in Las Vegas. I was shooting the Shelter Kid Goes to Vegas thing, and someone was dressed really nice. I was like, oh, they're dressed nice. Bet they're on their way to church, or whatever. And I was like, funny story. I was like, Trey's mom legitimately thought, you were with Josh Peck and all these big people. She's like, and do you know what
gosh.
church they went to?
Yeah. So what church does Josh Peck go to? I don't think he's Jewish.
That didn't come up at the Nickelodeon party. But yeah, it was fun. I'll tell you, Utah Chick-fil-A's great spot to build your confidence. I was in there. I'm saying what's up to people. I'm doing free cameos for employees' moms. I was just getting after
what
it.
happened. What happened? You walk into St. George Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it was like they were expecting me. As soon as I walk in, the dude at the counter goes, "There he is."
Yes!
It was like he played it so cool, and it was truly like he knew I was coming. Like, hey, at 10:15, he's gonna roll in and get some chicken minis. So just play it chill.
Okay.
He goes, "There he is," and I was like, "What's up?" Not knowing obviously what's going on. And then I go but he's helping another customer, so I go to a different register, and she's like, "You look familiar." She's like, "What high school did you go to?"
Now you've got to be Mormon. No.
Portugal Mission? Where'd you go?
I'm like Missouri Mormon. It's similar but different.
And so I was like, "Oh, I'm not from around here." And she's like, "Where have I seen you?" And then the original guy was like, "Man, he's on Instagram. Don't you know he's on Instagram? He's the Instagram guy." And I was like, "That's me. It's Jake, Instagram guy triplet. That's how people know me." And so yeah, he was really cool, and yeah, just acted like. One, acted like, yeah, of course you're in here. I see you all the time. And two, acted like everyone in that Chick-fil-A is an idiot for not knowing who I am.
You better know who that is.
This guy, you guys don't know him? It was like making me uncomfortable. It's like, none of you guys know who this guy is.
Was he Gene Shorts fan, or did he really ever?
No.
No.
I think he knew me from Gene Shorts reels. He kept saying I
Cool.
see his reels on Instagram. So I think that's all he knew about. But yeah, I kept trying to dude, it's not as big as you think it is. I don't think these people are gonna know who I am.
We made some Utah videos, and I just announced the Help Me Help You tour, TreyKeenan.com/tour.
Tickets.
Virginia Beach, Des Moines, Corpus Christi, Orlando,
Dayton,
Corpus
Ohio.
Christi, no E at the end. Sorry about that. Dayton, Ohio. And I had more comments than ever. People like, what about Utah?
Hey, easy.
I don't know. We might have done too much in Utah. We might have sold too many tickets there. I'm scared.
There may not be tickets available in Des Moines anymore because I think Rachel's extended family is going to come to all 4 shows. So we might be sold out already.
We sold a lot of tickets in Des Moines.
Did you actually?
More than the rest. What?
I was kind of just messing around, but maybe they actually
does she literally have 50 people buy ticket?
I don't think it'd be a large quantity, but she was like, "I think my mom will be at all 4 shows." And I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, why not?" I was like, yeah, no, good point.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's great. Love it. Bring him on. Yeah. TreyKeenan.com/tour. Jake will be there. I'll be there. It'll be fun. I think I'm gonna tell my agent, you probably don't usually do this. They're like, we'll hit Salt Lake. I'm like, throw in a couple more Utah cities.
Provo.
Trust me.
Yeah.
St. George.
Dude, yeah, if we get to Southern Utah, it's cool. It's great down there. I mean, all of Utah is cool, but that's where the national parks and stuff are.
Great. But Utah treated you well.
Utah treated me
people there.
well. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I hit up a few national parks: Zion, Antelope Canyon, Bryce Canyon. There was a guy. I thought of you. There was a hiker alongside us in Bryce Canyon. Which, first of all, like just being a guy, I don't know if you feel this way too. It's fun to throw rocks.
All sorts
I
of
came up with
size.
so many different-
huge ones.
Tiny ones.
You have a bunch of little ones and throw them.
I made up all sorts of games throughout the week that involved throwing rocks. Like we were like skeet shooting with rocks. So one person would throw a rock up, and then we're all trying to hit that rock with our rocks. That's fun.
It is.
We were doing other type of rock throwing games where we're in this huge canyon, so it's just kind of fun to throw a rock and see it bounce everywhere. Anyway, all the girls listening are probably like, "What? This is fun."
Try it.
And this guy goes, "Hey, no throwing rocks." Or no, he said, "Hey, are you throwing rocks?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "All right, cool. I'm just messing." And so I was like, "All right, cool, good one." And so then I catch up to him later in the hike, and he's whistling, but not just doing any kind of whistling. He's whistling like, I don't know what to call it, but like the clown song. The
Whistle?
He's just whistling that.
He was a heck of a whistler.
Yeah. He was just whistling that like juggling circus song. So it's like that. What a strange song to
The
whistle.
only music he's allowed to listen to.
And then I catch up to him a little bit later, and he's whistling, "I've been working on the railroad." So I'm like, who is this guy?
He was passing. It's a hard knock life for us.
So yeah, I hiked next to just some like theater kid whistler. I mean, not a kid. He was like 45, like
great.
45-year-old man hiking poles, neon hat.
I've been working on the railroad. Saints come marching in.
Yeah, just anything like that. There was one like song just unidentifiable, just sounded like a lullaby, just whistling as he's hiking. What a strange
Maybe the
person.
state song.
Yeah, could have been.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was fun, and yeah, it's just good to be out there. Good to just be out west, dude. I'll tell you what's tricky though. Arizona does not abide by daylight savings time, but they're in the Pacific time zone. But Utah, I should be confusing myself. Either way, I went back and forth between Utah and Arizona.
Who knows what time it is?
15 times. Yeah, I don't know, hour early, hour late, 2 hours late. Whatever to everything. It's awesome.
I just spent the weekend with some family, meeting my nephew, my sister's pregnant, all the baby stuff. And I know I've talked about this before. I need to revisit it. It's driving me nuts. I don't know if you've been around any pregnant people, but the go-to game is like, what does everyone think the gender is?
Ooh.
And it's not only, it goes beyond that. It's initially I'm kind of out on this game. It's just like, it's like people running around going, "Dude, I'm about to flip this coin. You tell me what you think it." I'm like,
Like,
I don't
I mean,
really
it could be
wanna
either.
make it. Okay, I'll guess heads. But then they'll be like, I know. I just know. Because it's like those idiots who play roulette, and you're like, "Dude, look how much the number 22's hit.
I got
so
a
we should
funny
bet that."
feeling. Yeah.
But like, "Dude, no, it's been black a lot, so we should bet red." It's the same odds every time. And then they're like, "Well, there's been a lot of girls, so I know it's a boy." And then someone else will be like, "Yeah, I had a dream.
No.
It's a boy."
I seriously, I'm like weirdly
Muslim?
good with this stuff. That's what they'll like give themselves credibility.
Right. Well, I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I guess so I can just tell because the way you're acting drives me nuts.
I'm out on that.
I mean, I had a dream about it. I mean, Katie's had dreams that I've left her because she's not worried about that. I've had dreams. She's, she died.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
I had
50 shot every day.
I had a dream about Katie actually, and she was in the zoo, and I was performing magic to her, but I didn't show up to work with a deck of cards.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. You didn't go to her. You didn't bring a banana over.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
No.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
That would be strange.
The gender is what the gender is.
Yeah.
I'm sick of that game. I just want to. I just try to push for like let's bet on realistic stuff. Genetically what we can actually guess that could be fun. By what age will the child be overweight? Because the parents are both.
You're
Games like
predispositioned.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Will this child even make a single A team in his whole life? Stuff like that.
That's fun.
I would rather guess that.
Yeah.
Which one? Okay, 3 sets of parents are all pregnant. Which kid will make the best grades? Let's bet on that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that game.
I think that's way more fun.
That's way more
Boy
fun.
or girl, we know it's going to be one of those two things.
Yeah.
I think you get more abstract. We don't even know if this is going to happen, but if it does, when
Right.
would it be?
At what age will it be able to look you in the eye in the conversation?
Yeah.
Because it took his dad 15 years. Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
We should be throwing parties for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like disposition parties or
Yeah.
skill parties, you know.
That is fun.
So something to think about.
Something to think about. That's
you know,
fun.
could be better
I
content
like that.
to help you in the algorithm with your
Yeah.
friends.
When
'Cause
is
they're battling with us.
yeah?
We're making silly content.
Good luck
You
competing.
got to battle with that.
When's your sister?
Not sorry.
When's your sister due?
Right on Thanksgiving.
Mm.
So I know it's a little bit like I love Thanksgiving. I feel like it's gonna get ruined.
Now, I mean, every Thanksgiving it's gonna be his freaking kid's birthday.
Imagine if we're sitting down to a feast
Next thing you
and
know,
her water breaks.
yeah, you want stuffing. She's talking about her stuffing.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I've spilt water at a big family dinner before. Very embarrassing.
No one cared.
Yeah,
It wasn't that big of a deal then.
Yeah.
Now we got to go to the
Now-
hospital
now we
for it.
gotta go to the hospital.
Okay.
Turkey's gonna, and then they're like, we'll just warm up the turkey. Well, no, it'll dry it out. It's ready now.
I'd really rather stay here and eat this.
So, let's see.
Parents fired up to be grandparents.
Has a baby ever been born on its due date? Do your kids get born on their due date, Derek?
Nope, we induce.
Yeah, I feel like.
Induced. Fun.
Yeah, we know what that means.
Induced.
It's where you. I think it's something kind of witchcrafty or something.
Witchcraft.
You lure it out.
You kind of, you get an orangutan to lay hands on the wife's belly,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I wasn't in the room for the
Do you have a
last part.
doula? I've heard of a doula.
We did not.
No doula.
No doula. I know
Doula-
of the medulla oblongata, but I think that's different.
Yeah, a doula's like a. I think it's someone who assists.
They like hold your hand and scream with you.
Yeah, and they help you, but they have no medical background at all.
Basically,
Which sometimes is what you want.
yeah. I mean, I actually don't know what a doula is, but is it just like a stay-at-home mom who's like, I mean, I've had 3 kids, I could help.
I think it's someone who like doesn't wear bras and like help you somehow. Yeah, I don't know. That's the
She helps with the breastfeeding.
Yeah, I think something. I've thought about you about this. Maybe if
Thank you.
somehow this goes awry and you need to change career paths. I've heard of lactation consultants,
Okay.
and I can just see you being good at that. I can see you being kind of a nurturing presence, and
Here's all you need right now. Here's the credibility you need. I went and saw Elvis in theaters. I got 2 things. I got a big thing of popcorn and chocolate milk. You tell me who the lactation,
got a passion for
the
milk.
the lactate expert is.
yeah,
It's
you have
me.
a passion for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm
that's
lactose tolerant.
Yeah, lactose.
More than tolerant.
More than tolerant. You are right wing when it comes to all things dairy. He is
Yeah.
alt right when it
Yes.
comes to
Yeah.
dairy, human dairy.
Thanks for thinking of me. I think I'd be a great lactation assistant or whatever you said. I guess you just help people drink milk. I don't know how it works. I just know I'd be good at it. Okay.
I'm looking forward to to you maybe keeping us posted on that.
Yeah, I will. Well, that's fun.
Well, now that we've offended half of our female listeners,
I feel like anytime
move
we
on.
talk about anything about just pregnancy or birth,
that's the beauty of it.
the comments are always like, wow, these guys have no clue. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
It's a comedy podcast.
Yeah. We aren't fathers.
It's not a TED Talk. You're not reading a Wikipedia, Audible page.
Tesla is now officially more profitable than any other car maker.
Okay.
Which is particularly funny because I think I might have told you this off pod. I had a big argument with the upper generation on a family reunion
Yes.
where it felt very generational. I was like, I'm thinking about getting a Tesla. There's no better investment right now. I've invested in the stock. I think it's the future. And they were like, whoa. Easy, buddy. They don't have near the sales of all these top blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but it's like one of the most valuable companies in the world. Like, I'd rather have sales than valuation. And I go, it feels like a pretty boomer way of looking
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, maybe, I guess that's a good point. But then I saw they're more profitable now.
Good.
Got posted like a week ago. And so I turned out to be right after all. It's
Yeah.
really good.
No, that's great. I was in a...
But they're like, the power grid. We were around Katie's dad, and he said the same thing, which is maybe a fair concern, but I feel like they're probably thinking of it. They're like, too many of these electric cars, power grid fails. city fails.
Dude, what is the power grid? Can
don't
I just
know.
ask that? I'm not too proud to
maybe I have
ask.
too much faith in the power grid, but I'm sure they're like, I don't know if the power grid people, whoever they are, if someone's like, if they're like asleep, and they're like, hey, do you see all these electric cars being made? They're
Wake
like,
up.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I feel like they're
Wake
probably,
They probably know
like,
about it.
there's some efforts being made.
I think I told you this, off pod too, but like probably 3 weeks ago or whatever, I went into a golf shop. Like after 9 holes, I go in and get a refill or whatever. I'm only in there 30 seconds. And the entire conversation I hear from these old white dudes in the golf shop is talking about the grid and electric cars.
The grid!
I don't know if the grid can handle it. That's all I could hear. And I was like, that is so funny.
They're like, you explain this to me. When the power grid fails and your little electric car can't get plugged in, how are you going to get to work? Like, no one goes to an office anymore. I'm at my work.
How are you going to put your suit on, adjust your tie in the mirror if you don't have light
I
bulbs?
tell you what, how are you going to drive through the toll booth and hand them cash in your little powered car that can't get powered?
Good luck balancing a checkbook by candlelight. It's not going to be too easy, is it?
Yeah, let me know how that goes for you. Okay?
Yeah, that's great. I was in an Uber and
Checkbook by candlelight.
I was in an Uber in Vegas a couple days ago, and I got picked up in a Tesla, and so I'm talking to the guy about it, and it's just a classic Uber where I ask him one question, and he just goes because I've taken the slightest interest in his car, but then it went from like Tesla enthusiast. He's like, they say these cars are so good for the environment, but all they're looking at is what comes out of the exhaust. They say zero emissions. Actually, not what you think. The amount of emissions it takes to build a car like this is actually not good for the environment at all. But 5 minutes before that, I was like, "Why'd you get this car?" He said, "For the environment." So I don't know what side this guy is on. I don't know what's going on.
Easy, Bill Nye.
Yeah, it was so
Maybe
good.
to the airport.
He was like, the best thing to do, hybrids. And I was like, all right. I don't know if that okay.
Aren't they? It's still kind of all the same parts.
Yeah, I don't know. It just and then another Uber driver, which is a classic. I feel like we've had this plenty of times. Like I've had so many Uber drivers who claim to be like very successful business people.
No, trust me.
But they're driving in.
I make 6 figures. I just do this.
Yeah, this guy told me he owned and operated a restaurant in Germany for 25 years. And I was like, "Oh, so what brought you back to the States?" And he said, "Truck driver. But I make more money doing this."
I found different car. Have you seen Sebastian Maniscalco's bit of Ubers?
No.
I think it's a couple specials ago. He opens with like, what's up with these Ubers? This is a few years ago, so it's like feel like Uber's blowing up, and he's like, "Oh,
All right, little alarm.
little alarm. Sorry, ignore that. I can't remember anything, so I have alarms." And he's doing a bit. He's like, "What's up with these Ubers?" He's kind of talking about that. These different jobs. You ask an Uber, like, He's like, "What do you have to ask?" He's like, Have you been doing Uber for a while?" And then immediately he's like, "No, I do this part time. I have discotheque in Istanbul." It's like, what are you talking about? Istanbul.
Yeah, that was this guy.
That's just so real. It's hilarious. No, I run a whole business in Europe.
Yeah, very successful.
Very so.
I do this for fun.
It's making so much money. I just feel bad, so I just do this. That makes less, I guess, to even it out.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "What's kind of your?" This guy was picking us up in a Ford F-150. I didn't even know you could Uber in it. I've never been picked up in a Ford F-150.
That's great.
It didn't have extended cab either, so we were just sitting right there with him. Just kidding. That would have been great. I was having to sit middle.
Those those little cabs in the trucks where like the back seat is like sideways. You're sitting like this.
All right, I'll just look out of my right eye. But I was like, "So what are like your shifts? Like how often do you do this?" He said, "Every day I drive from 3 to 6 p.m. and that pays for my gas to drive from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. He's like, "And that's like my shift." I was like, "Oh, that seems wild." So you work what is that? Like 13 hours a day? And 3 of those hours are just to pay for the gas?
Get a different car.
Yeah, just don't drive an F-150.
Like Derek, we have an offer for you. Once you come, help us with this podcast, you shoot it, edit it. Let's say that takes 5 hours a day, and then I also want you to run around my house for 3 hours, free of charge, just to make sure you really want it.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? That
every day he has to work
living
3 extra hours because he drives a Ford F-150. I said, "All right, good luck with the restaurant in Germany."
Economy?
Yeah.
When do you run your restaurant in Germany? Could that pay for the gas?
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe.
I feel like I'm like, dude, I don't. You do you. Uber feels like a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
I'm not like judging you. Like, well, look at this loser. I'm like, well, I remember early on when I was trying to hustle and like figure out what in the world I was going to do. It crossed my mind.
Totally.
Like, do a little mammy, do a few Ubers. I feel like it'd be kind of fun. I bet really quickly you find out maybe it's not. But I don't know. You just like meet some unique people.
Totally.
Drive around.
You do it late at night on the weekends. Prices are surging. Probably make pretty good money.
I had a buddy who Ubered just kind of for the heck, like once or twice a month. He just Uber like closing time at bars.
Really?
Just kind of for the how hilarious it is.
Just
and
to see if you could
decent
get
money.
somebody to puke in his car. Just fun.
I haven't done many Ubers. I'm excited to get back on the road and get some, meet some real interesting Uber drivers.
Yeah.
That will be great.
Can't wait.
Okay, my alarm's going off. This is a great episode. Thank you guys.
Good sode.
We're about to really ramp up the pod, so stay tuned.
Oh, Golf Channel this week.
Golf Channel. It's Mood Swings.
Look up
dropping 2.
Mood Swings Golf.
Bringing all sorts of new content. Like, subscribe. Thank you all. Talk to you next week.
Correct opinion.